Good day everyone, welcome back to Subsistence. This is Armoured Annie and we are on the build series and we are on episode 7 and we are just on our way down and I notice the sound of bees. And I have one of these with me. So, oh, I forgot to check that there wasn't anything around before I did this. There's normally a bear out here or a wolf. Can't see one. So I guess we're going to have a run down to the front, whoops, with the bees chasing us. This also means I can't pick much up on the way. Get away without either of those two following me. Let's drop off these tanks in here. Now, as I said, I had a lot on me. I should really have gone back and put the honey away, but I didn't. But you may wonder why I'm full of food. That's because the one thing I did do off camera was we put a fridge in here. And it is still on. Woohoo, look at that. So let's get this organised the way I like it. So we've got some fruits and veg. Oh, I thought I picked up carrots. Oh, I meant to bring some carrots down. Oh well, there's a little bit of meat. I had to eat the chicken. Oh well, so there's a little bit. Look, and the power's fine. So there you go. So that I did do off camera, just that I had some food down here. Now I'm going to put some resources away. Where am I going to put some things away? I don't have a lot of room, but we're going to come and sort this out in a minute. But we're going to do that for now. I don't really need you on me, but we're just going to move these to there a moment and a little bit more honey. Excellent. Now, one thing I can do, I think, is... Right, increase power efficiency. We've done that one. What was I? Oh, I came down here to upgrade something. It's clearly not that, is it? Because I've done the power efficiency on there. Oh, 1 rope, 2 ingots. 1 rope, 2 ingots, 2 scrap. It looks like I was going to do that, but I've already done it. Pass. I'm sure I'll think of it eventually, so let's put those things away as well. What we have got is another solar panel. Oh, that's what I can make. So let's make some more power storage. Let's put you there. We're going to put ourselves another... Whoops, wrong direction. Put ourselves another solar panel out here. Do these bits first. And then we have another wind turbine. There you go. Nice, that's a good amount of power coming in because there's no drain here. The fridge isn't the only thing that currently that is using power on a consistent basis. So that's good. But what we can do is let's make another power storage, which is this one. So we need 100 mass. Right, that's what we need. And we've used all of our sticks up. Okay, so you might want to look away if you're early game. Remember, this is a build series. This is done late game. I have an awful lot of these resources. So I apologise to my past self as well for doing this. Let's make a few sticks. And we will get some sticks going in there as well. Right, now, I have very sad news. I don't know if this is something that has changed or not, but I have previously on other bases, I've had an elevator that goes into the water that I have been standing on when it enters the water, and I stay on it and go completely or submerged, at least definitely down until can't remember if I've gone completely under, or certainly until up to my neck in it. Never had any problem. And it was because of that I designed this whole base. That was the whole, you know, premise of being able to do this base. I tested out the elevator. First of all, it would not let me get on this board here that is under the water. Although, do you remember that when I went to try to place the cart, it wouldn't let me do it until I put a foundation down? Right, so it does not recognise this underwater. Well, that's the point. I wonder if it will recognise the foundation, because it doesn't recognise that. So it will not stop at this board. Okay, so that was the first problem. The second problem is that once I get below the water, I stay swimming on the surface and it goes underneath. Even if I'm already on this, if I get on it here and go down, as soon as I get to the water, I am staying on the top and the cart is going beneath me. Now, that has not happened on our community server save. We also have this goes under the water so that you can fill your canteens, and that doesn't happen. So I'm just trying to remember, where did I hide my power storage? It's under the base, isn't it? So yeah, I am confused. Where did I put it? Yeah, it's around there. So I need this, don't I? So I am confused. I'm also frustrated because that spoils the build. Now, you can still come back up on the elevator. Yeah? So if you are in the water or coming out of the cave, you can then still get on the elevator and come up, and it will bring you up. But it won't take you down. Where are you? There you are there. Look up again and put you on there. Like that. Oh, it's a slightly different height, but that doesn't matter for underneath. Even I can put up with that. Let's just move you back up there. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with that information. Now, one thing I have just thought of is, does the elevator cart stop if it's a foundation then? Does it only recognise a foundation in the water? So let's put you there and let's try. Yes. Okay. So it will recognise an elevator, a foundation, but not. So that's an interesting thing. I don't know if any of you know that. So there you go. That's quite interesting. It will recognise a foundation underwater, but it will not recognise these. So I'll have to have a think about what I'm going to do with that information, because I don't particularly want to leave a big foundation there which stops me getting in and out of the water. So you can see why I've got to rethink. I could make that a triangular foundation. That's probably what I would have to do. Now, what I did realise, I'd made a complete and utter boo-boo out here. So we're going to grab these half ceilings and bring out. Let's just tuck you there a minute and bring the other one out as well. Because, a Dumbo that I am, when I did this walkway out here and I moved it over, which was all very nice, and then I had this lovely little effect here, and then when I went to place these railings, I realised that my curve piece, which starts there, it doesn't start there, it starts here, and goes round and joins in the middle. So therefore, you know, was going to block the pathway. So I had to do all this glitchy thing to get these in here, which means they stick out there. And then I thought, you complete Dumbo, you just need to carry this down the middle and then move them over. So that, boys and girls, is what we're going to do now. Aren't you glad that I didn't have you along for all of that? Now, of course, what we have an issue with here now is this. So, I either put a railing on either side of that, and then we're just left with that tiny little gap, or I've got to move the entire thing this way. If I chose to do that, I would do it off camera, but I think what I am probably going to do is just this. Now I need to drink, which means I'm going to need to go and light the fire up there. Let's fill all those canteens. Let's get this fire going. Might help if I had a fuel brick. Did I put them in this box? I did. Look at that. I actually put something in the right place. Right, so that's fine. So those can go on there. Now, oh, and then we've got to go and look at the ceiling. That is the other thing that we have issues with. I was trying to sort out that ceiling. Now, Beach Bum had commented on the last video something that I had thought at the same time. Oh, look at that. Of course I've made your whole ones, yeah. That I had thought at the same time. So I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, hang on. Get on this side of it and get rid of it, Annie. Just in case it means you fall in the water. And she commented to say that, thinking that 2 ceilings placed in the centre would make less overlap. Oh, look, I've got 2 of those in there that I didn't know I had. Oh, so much stuff in here. Got ahead of myself on one part of the build and completely behind on the other. Do you know what? This is going to end up being moved, isn't it? Because that looks a little bit dumb. But there you go. Never mind. I'm sure it makes an interesting shape from space. Oh, okay. Let's try this. Go that way round. Please snap. There you go. Oh, now you're interfering with my beautiful little pattern there. Oh, if I turned that... Oh, look. Okay, this is going... Have I got a hammer here? I have. This is going to be... Right, if we do this, if we can find the right thing, and we do that. It's a doormat, look. We got a doormat. Oh, look at that. Oh, how annoying. Okay. Whilst I've got these plates on me, we can start to do this, which is what they're actually for, was to plate this up. So I'm going to need another 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Now, do I have the stuff here? Let's go back upstairs to the workbench where you make them. What do we need? Oh, no, because I don't think I brought... Did I bring zinc and stuff down with me? No, I did not. Okay. So, we need to make some more plates. Let's put these things in here. We're going to pick these things up. However, I've got to tidy this up. This is doing my head in. Yeah, fishing stuff I'll have to stay downstairs. But now I'm going to have to bring some of these things up. Right, let's put those things up here. Just because it's just annoying me. Right, upstairs. How do we get upstairs? Up on the roof. Here we go. Right, so these, no, don't shoot it. These two, oh, they're not. Because the overlap point obviously is here, so they overlap effectively. You've got one, that would be a whole ceiling. Oh, you see, that's the other thing. If I could get, have I got a whole ceiling here? I have. Will that whole ceiling snap in the middle? No, you see, I want that to snap in the middle, don't I? Why does that look like that should be the middle? And yet it's not. Do you see what I mean? So this is the middle point. I'd have to snap it from there. Right, okay. Let's move these out of the way again. But that's one option, is that I have two... Let's stand back a bit. Those two ceilings there. And then I fill the sides in with halves. Okay? So we can do that. And not delete. End. Let's move this. So that is one option. Just tuck you out of the way. So that works. Okay. It just always feels as if it's not straight. No, it is. The middle point is there. Okay. But if instead we used just half ceilings. So if we put a half ceiling on this one. This is where the geometry comes in. And a half ceiling. Let's make sure we snap to the right points this time. Okay. Now another half ceiling would leave a gap if we come here. So we would have to go... We would want it to snap where it's not letting me snap it. Because I would want it to snap there. Okay. How can I get you to snap? Because I don't want it to snap to that. Will it then snap over to itself? Because otherwise to do that I'd have to put quarters into the corner and that just seems stupid. Now will you snap to yourself? No? Ah, it's there. I don't want to snap there. I want to snap there. Oh. Oh, so that's the snap point, is it? That overlaps. I don't want it to snap there. I want it to snap there. Oh, do that in 4/4. Oh, I didn't want to leave you there. That was not what I wanted to do. Okay, so how are we going to make it do that? Let's just put you there for a minute. So that does not now snap across to itself? Ghost of itself? Right, I'm not speeding this bit up because, you know, this is... Yeah, you see it does. It snaps the ghost of itself, but that now overlaps too far, doesn't it? Because now that's overlapping onto these. Okay. And then that's now quite a long way. Right, so that's taken to that. That would be to there. So otherwise that's gonna, I mean, that's quite a mess of bars now. I'm not sure that I like that. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Is this mess of bars. Right, let's put you back to that one where you went. Okay. Yeah, that's I don't want that. That is not how I wanted it to be. Bother. Bother. Okay. So it might have to be that original plan then. of putting 2 centerpieces down. Bring you back. No, that is... Oh, that's 2 doubles. That's 2 singles, that's why. Or 2 halves. There you go. That's got the right word in the end. You see, I was saying to... oops. KJ and I were talking about her build. If you've seen where she's used the gate technique of submerging doorways and doors into the ground so that you can create the effect of a gate. And, you know, it's a process. It's quite a fun process. Are you the right way around? A bit. But I was saying that the reason I haven't done that on a build yet before, I did do it on one a long time ago, and I know how hard it is to get it right. And because I'm a perfectionist, because you're going to do the same thing. I do not want it to snap there. Yeah? I do not want it to snap there. I want it to snap here. How can I get you to do that? Let's try... Oh, back that way. So, there's that. Oh, that's because that's the halfway point. But I don't want that to be the halfway point. I want it to be... Really? So we're going to have to bring up a ceiling, a foundation, and try to do this, are we? That is going to be really annoying. Okay, so for now, I'm going to have to use that, do that overlap. We'll see what it's like from underneath. And yeah. Oh, there. That's the other thing. Creative process is not an easy thing. If you watched a sculpture sculpt, it takes quite a long time before anything looks other than just a whole mess. So bear with me, because we need to see whether this is going to work. So if you went and then you went like that, I obviously thought this at one point, which is why I've got 6 half-seed pieces on me. I mean, hashtag just saying, but forgotten, clearly. I didn't make notes for myself. Oh, my waters should be boiled. I think I'm going to need to drink them again, aren't I? And then that one. And then that one. And then that one. Okay, so that is at least a geometrical overlap. We've got some interesting little shapes here. So that's okay. But of course the problem is... Okay. Where are your snap points? These are not the snap points you're looking for. I now need a piece that goes there. Just about there. And obviously it won't. Let's just tuck you there. Whilst we think about this. Let's just have a think. So yeah, that's actually all right. I don't mind that. Maybe we could just leave it open, guys. What do you think? We're just, you know, a self-cleaning kitchen. Hey, that's what it is. All right, if anybody's got any smart ideas for the easiest, least painful way of trying to get those snap points in, please let me know, because I do not know. Right, you are going to go in there as a spare. Those belong to me. Do I leave the building? Okay, I could leave the glass up here. Just take that out because I really don't want that down here at the moment. I could keep the glass up here because that's where I'm doing all the building. Glass work is up here. So yeah, that might work, Addie. So let's take things for making glass stuff. Put it here. Now, am I just continuing with this elevator? I mean, I've got to, we'll put it this way. The power's got to go all the way down. Let me go and get the tanks. The power has to go all the way down. Because we are going into the cave and we're going to power that from the surface. So, yeah, regardless, that's got to happen. Oh, I could do with eating. Do we have a handy little bunny around here somewhere or something? Do we have something I could eat? There was at one point... Oh, I could always fish, I suppose. I could always fish. Other than the fact that the fishing gear's not in here, it's in here. So yeah, the power's got to go all the way down, regardless. So I can still carry on placing the range extenders. Let's do the old lights. Oh, it doesn't quite... I can't quite reach it from down here. Bother. I have to change that. So yeah, regardless of whether the elevator goes down, I need to place the walls all the way down because I'm going to put the range extenders down. So that has to happen. How far down is that going to reach? So we're going to move you out of the way for the moment. Because I have enough trouble getting out of the water without you being there. Whoops. Yeah. You were saying, Annie? Oh, I got myself stuck. When we were doing the grind off camera, I got myself stuck, which I will show you because it was quite amusing. Could you move?
No, I can't move it. I don't think so. No.
Why can you not move it?
I'm not on the base computer.
Oh no. Got a little bit of a problem, guys.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Hang on. I can sort it. Yeah. Very silly. Did I just put all the boards are on me? So we need to make a couple of you. Oh, we were also going to eat. That's what I went upstairs for. Into my handy fridge. Here for just such an occasion. I'll tell you what, I could cook this, couldn't I, whilst the fire's still on. And drink you. You don't have to go very far. This is almost like a proper episode. If you are new to watching this, I should have explained, this is my Let's Build series where we're focusing on the building aspect of this game, Subsistence, rather than the hunting and gathering aspect of it. So a lot of the grind happens off camera. I have a beautiful bunch of people, including but not limited to KGPC Gaming, Beach Bum, Arpeggio, Gamer Chris, Irish Stew, Rennie and Johnny, who have been in helping me grind. And LMT Plays in helping me grind off camera to pick up the resources to do all this, because although this is a late game save, obviously this stuff I'm using up. I might have started this build with a lot of things already made, so you know I've got a lathe so I can make the elevator tracks, but the resources to make those tracks, yeah, we have to grind for those. So I have really appreciated them coming in and helping. But yeah, so we're focusing on the building aspect of the game. Right, here we go. Rather than anything else. How far down does this light go? You can't really see very much now, guys, can you? That's got a little bit too dark. Oh, where is the end? Can I see that? Right, there is the existing one. We're going to see the snap point in the dark. We are not. Oh. There's the existing one, so we want to go down a little bit. Come on. I can see the shadow. So why don't you snap to it? There you go. I think that's straight. I should probably have a glow stick on me, would help. Right, can I place the range extender then? Because that should give me a bubble, and that's handy, isn't it? Look. So, down we go. Down. Can we just swim down? This is really difficult to swim down, which you don't realise. Right. Oh, so we need another one. So the bubble goes down. Come on, down, 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 down. That's not very helpful. Right, so there's the bubble ending. I can't see where the wall ends now. There. Okay, so there's the wall. So we need to put another one in here. Is it going to be light enough to see that? Almost. Come back a bit. See, I'll be able to lighten this up for you, which will probably look hilarious because then you'll be able to watch me completely missing it all in the dark. Come on. Right. Where are we? There is the thing. There is the thing. And so there is the thing. Right. Put this back in. Is that far enough down yet? Below the bubble. Where does the bubble come to? I can't actually see the wall. This is quite... Oh, there you go. You can't see it in the dark. In the... right, so that still can go down more. How far down? No, down. We want to go down. We want to go down. Not much. But yes, so we need another wall. Let's come back a little bit so we can see what we're doing. There we go. There's our monstrous thing. So we come down to... There's that one. Come on. This is more luck than judgment. Really should have done this bit when it was light. It's not actually just the light. It's trying to find the snap point. There you go. Right, so now we take you. And we come down. Now, have we got beyond it? Or not? Yes, we have. Look there. That's where the bubble runs out. So... Come on. Up. No, 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 no. There. Right. Look how near we are. So that was 1, 2, 3 walls there, or 4 that I placed. Let's come up. Oh, let's come up into the gap. There you go. Told you I struggled to get out of the water here. Well, that's a long way down we've got. That is a long way down. I'm pleased with that as progress. What else have we got here? Oh, the glass wall. Now, it's a little bit superfluous at the moment because of the issues that we're having with the elevator, but this was meant to go. I can get it to snap anywhere. It's not going to snap where I want it to. Oh, put this back. So, you... I need to snap. Can I get you to snap where I want you to? Right. There, but then I want you to go over half. But that's still not going to be central, is it? I want the half wall. Because I made a half wall instead of a solid wall. Because I was trying to save on resources. And now I realise how dumb that was. So we're going to have to fake it till we make it, because that I don't think is the right position. You're not even going to find that snap point now, are you? It's like, really? Amongst everything? Okay, yeah, so no, that needs to come over a bit more. Move you. Because we want the wall. Oh, let's put our fingers on the right buttons. We want the wall to be effectively there, I think. Does that now look right? Except for it's snapped to the wrong place, isn't it? Oh, oh dear. It wouldn't be a... Yeah, that's snapped to the wrong place. Okay, maybe I'll speed this bit up if this is not going to work. That work? Oh, do you know what? That's going to have to go for now. I will move that over. Painful inch by painful inch. Off camera. I promise you. Right, let's get these lights off. Right, so that's quite a bit accomplished for today. So yeah, ideas, guys, on what I do about that top. Do I now make quarter ceilings and effectively do the same thing in these corners that I just did with the halves? So at least it will make a symmetrical pattern going in. Or what? I'm really, yeah, open to all suggestions. Let's take that off. Did you see me in the middle of that sped up bit, hitting the wrong bit and doing a selfie in my dive gear? Let's put you back in there. I will leave one set of diving tanks, diving gear here though, because this is what I need it for, is putting all this stuff down. So yeah, no, stop it, Annie. Tidy that off camera. So yeah, let me know. And also, yeah, I probably will end up having to move this maybe, but I like my doormat. I think that's cute. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Love to hear your feedback. No, that was very aggressive. Love to hear your feedback in the comments. Do introduce yourself if you're new. Let me know what you think of this concept, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye bye now.